All right, folks, we got something new from Milwaukee. This is the new Milwaukee PACKOUT 16 quart compact cooler. All right, now I'm going to talk about all the functionality of it with obviously the PACKOUT platform, but I want to talk about it first just as a cooler, just as someone who doesn't use the PACKOUT system, who has no plans to get the PACKOUT system. But first, like I said, now the first thing, if you looking for a cooler, all right, that is compact, you don't want something really big, you don't want something real heavy. This is definitely a really nice cooler. Now, you're going to ask yourself, do I need something that's $99? Okay, now again, I just did a deal 2 days ago where I think it was International Tool. A couple people got these for 20% off, so it was $80, all right? And I'm sure at some point during the holidays that are coming up, just a couple months, there's going to be deals on this. But I think, first thing my wife said is, oh, this thing would be great to bring to the kids' ball games. It's light, for a lot of different ages, a lot of different sexes to transport, to carry, to bring around. All right, some of these coolers are real heavy. Some of them are so big you got to have wheels on them, right? And you look at that DeWalt Tough System cooler, all right? That thing is huge. You're not going to, use that for a couple, waters, a couple pieces of fruit, yogurt, whatever. This is really a perfect size, and now it kind of makes sense to me why they kind of came out with that compact PACKOUT box. All right, so not only is it good for the people who are in the Milwaukee platform, I think it's a great cooler for someone who's just looking for something, small, compact, but again, has a lot of great features. And the first great feature is that this will keep ice for up to 30 hours, okay? So that doesn't mean it won't keep stuff, cold for longer than that, but it'll keep ice for 30 hours. Obviously, when it starts to melt, now if you have sandwiches and fruit, that you're gonna have to toss because there's gonna be some ice mix with water, mix. So, but with drinks, you might be able to get a lot longer than 30 hours, maybe closer to 40. But you got this nice bottle opener, all right, nice touch. Now this is IP65 rated. And the first thing I noticed was it was a little bit heavier than the compact PACKOUT box. And that's obviously because of the construction of it. This is a polymer construction, all right? So obviously this weighs a little bit more, but it's definitely a tougher construction, built to, it's impact rated, impact resistant. So if it does, you got a full thing of ice in here with drinks and glass and whatever. If you do drop this from 5, 6, 7 feet, you don't have to worry about it cracking, right? Now obviously if you drop this from 20 feet, you might have an issue. But that's really pretty much any cooler, unless it's one of those roto molded coolers, which you could probably drop one of them off the Empire State Building and you'll be all right. But anyway, and obviously you got the connectivity here to the other PACKOUT boxes. All right, so inside you got this nice little tray, all right, and you got the nice Milwaukee PACKOUT logo inside this tray. Nice touch. And what's cool about it too is just obviously if you put it this way, you can stick it on top, all right? But if you use it this way, it fits perfectly on the bottom, okay? Again, 16 quart, you can stack a lot of drinks. It doesn't look as big as it really is, okay? Now remember, that DeWalt, and that's where you have to think of the price on this. That DeWalt roto molded cooler is a 10 quart cooler, and it's $99. This is 16 quarts. All right, so it's almost double the size. So, people have said, yeah, it's really, really overpriced and stuff. I don't think so. I think once we see a deal and with 15% off at some of these online retailers, I think it's really a great buy if you're looking for a cooler. All right. So like I said, nice looking cooler. Now we're going to talk about the functionality, the functionality with the PACKOUT platform. All right, so real quick, we're going to hook up a couple boxes here. Now this is the compact PACKOUT box. And if you watch my reviews on this, I've really come around to this box a lot. I really like it as an individual box where maybe you just attach one of the low profile, you know, PACKOUT boxes, or maybe one of the totes, because it does fit a lot. All right. But again, now I kind of realize what Milwaukee was probably doing when they came out with this box. They wanted to come out with a cooler, and they obviously didn't want to come out with probably one like DeWalt, because I know a lot of people who have DeWalt's Tough System cooler and they never use it, and that's the reason why I don't really use it. It's just way too big and you have to put a lot of ice in it. This is really a perfect size. All right, so now it kind of makes sense. Now you can put whatever you want on here. All right, super easy, super simple. Now you can put whatever, the organizer, maybe some low profile boxes, or maybe even a, you know, large PACKOUT box. But you know, I think it's the perfect size. When it comes to coolers, guys, most of the time, and most of the people that are using this obviously are in the PACKOUT system, so it's more of a job site cooler. They're just carrying drinks and lunch for themselves. They don't need something huge like that Tough System cooler. Now they might make a smaller one with that T-Stack system. I don't know, I can't remember. But I really think this is the perfect size. And again, if you do get this, you know, it's something really that the whole family can kind of use at certain points. Again, maybe the kid's got a baseball game. Maybe you're going to the beach. Maybe you're going camping. You know, something like that. As with all the other PACKOUT boxes, you do have the weather stripping in here. But, you know, I think it's a really well made. Again, if you're looking at getting this, I would definitely wait for some type of, you know, deal. You know we're going to see some type of deal on it at some point. I mean, if you want it now, I don't think you're getting ripped off by paying $99. You know, I just explained that. You know, DeWalt cooler, the roto molded, that's $99, and it's only a 10 quart. All right, so I think it's the perfect size. And I think if you're in Milwaukee's platform, you know, I'm just this just makes a lot more sense to me now, why they kind of came out with this box. We still want those drawered boxes though, Milwaukee, if you're listening. Hopefully we'll see those very, very soon. But again, the Milwaukee PACKOUT 16 quart cooler. Catch you on the flip. All right, guys, so obviously, like I said, this is mostly going to be used as a job site cooler for an individual, right, who's in the PACKOUT system. But just want to let you know how much stuff you can fit in here real quick. Now, top goes all the way back, which I like too. Sometimes they stop like right around here, but it goes all the way down. And another thing that this tray is great for, if you're using ice from your ice maker, from your refrigerator, you can use this as your tray to kind of get the ice out. That's what I did. I filled this up, dumped it, you know, pressed in with this part, and ice, you know, filled to the top, and I dumped it in. But obviously, you could put a sandwich, whatever you want to bring. I just put some grapes and apple. You know, you can obviously fit even more in here if you want to kind of stack it up. You know, for a day, 3 waters, you know, 2 Gatorades, you still got plenty of room in here. You can obviously put more ice, more drinks, whatever you want. And like I was talking about before with this tray, maybe, excuse me, you can still kind of get everything in here. All right, with just, and still have this on the bottom. Maybe you want, you got something in this tray that you really want to keep on ice. All right, like I said, it can be used this way, or it could be used this way. All right, if you don't have a lot of drinks, you want to put it directly on the ice. Real simple to do as well. all around, guys, a very versatile. You know, I think really just the size of it is something I really like, because even if, you know, it's not only good for individual use, again, right, for the, you know, job site or the electrician, plumber, the worker, you know, the tradesman, so to speak, but the family can also use this. All right, again, you stack this up here, you can get a lot more drinks in here. All right, I got a lot of room to still put drinks in here and fill it up. 30 hours, like I said, it'll keep ice. So, you know, definitely a nice system. Actually, let's see if this closes. Yeah. So you do got a little wiggle room because this is obviously raised a little bit, this section of the top. So if you got something a little bit higher than the sides here, you definitely can. It works. All right, guys. Milwaukee 16 quart compact cooler available now.